Hello everybody, I'm back again. This is 263 Bees and welcome. This is still a New Year video, New Year's Eve video. I'm checking my weakest hive right now and I'm putting protein patties in some of my hives. Let's see what we got going on here. This is one of my weakest ones. The other weaker ones are gone. So yeah, we got pretty good coverage in the middle, it looks like. And I'm seeing drones in here as well. Let's see what we got going, these girls. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good frames of coverage. Let's see what we can come up with here. Looks like they're out being busy today. Collecting pollen for sure. Got me propolized all up here. Ooh, and they want to be nasty. Let me go with this one first because it doesn't want to take that frame out. Not much going on in that one. Or this one. I think they're coming short on their supplies. They're eating on the honey still. As you can see, I got a few of our nuisance beetles. Got a few of them floating around in there. I mean, I'm gonna throw them a protein patty on here for sure. They've got some nectar in here. Don't know where they're getting it from. Different kinds of pollen. I got some red pollen, yellow pollens. Pretty interesting. They're not happy with me coming in here. Doesn't look like I have any brood as of yet in here. Oh yeah, I got some. Got some different stages all on that side. Alright. So mama is laying. Mama is laying. I got eggs, 2 or 3 days old. All the way out to the edge. Alright, I got brood all the way out to the edge. Well, and eggs. So, seeing what I needed to see. I wish there was more food in these girls. They spent their time eating instead of flying, it looks like. So these girls are at a crucial point. I may have to steal some honey from another hive and give it to them. They seem to It sounds like the bees in the front yard are giving my wife a fit. She's probably going to give me a fit later. Because they're dive bombing her out there. Alright, let's put us a protein patty on these girls. You notice, because they have beetles, I'm not putting a big one on. It's enough to keep them occupied. Let's see here. Get them eating a little something, get some protein going, stir them up. Alright. I'm going to move you guys over here, do some readjustment. We're going to the holly hive. Oh, come on, guys. Sorry about all the jittering around. We're probably going to do pretty good right here. See what we got going on today with Miss Holly. These girls are very good. They're still working on the patty, the appy tab. They're all up in the second box. So well, it sounds like if you hear in the background my wife hollering, the bees are bothering her. If you excuse me for a minute, I'm going to have to get me another glove, guys. I done popped through, as you can see. Don't need these girls hitting me. What the hell?
Sorry ass motherfuckers in my hair. Get it out. It already stung me.
Oh. Ah. No more. No more.
Well, the fucking thing's in there.
Something.
It's in here, Ed. Get him.
I don't. Oh. It's out of your head.
Okay, right in here. No, it's not. How's it back now?
Well, so much for that video. I'm recording right now. I hope that I'm gonna have to check this video before I put it out. Because of language. The bees in the front yard got my wife. And she's wanting to get me. So it's not been pretty language at all. So I hope we didn't get that on there. As you see, they're working on there. Oh, they're refilling it. They're refilling it. These girls have been doing pretty good this year. trying to see if Holly decides she wanted to come up in the top again. She did that last year on me. She stayed up in top pretty good for most of the season. Let's see what we got here. Is this all syrup? Oh, it was pollen. The syrup, nectar. Okay. So it's looking like stores up here. They're still working on my appy tab. So they've had food. Oh, she did. She come up. As you see, she's come up here in the top. Let's see what we got. That's all small patch. This has got a couple drone in there too. But it's all larva and brood. Milk brood. Maybe they plugged out the bottom on her, so she moved up here, is what I'm thinking. And there's mama right there. And we got a bunch of drone brood. And we have a mama wandering around, Miss Holly. And she's looking for a place to lay right now. Okay, so I know where she's at. We'll close this up. They still got plenty of stores. So I think I'm gonna check the brood content in the bottom. I'm thinking that maybe, see how many frames we got down there? She's laying small patches in the top right now. First time I've seen Miss Holly in a while. So we're going to put this food back on there. Smoke them a little bit. Okay. That's pretty heavy. You see here, this is where I popped it earlier. In the middle, found a bunch of drone brood. I let them recycle that material. See what we got as far as, and some of these guys were almost at purple eye stage. So these guys, some of these are getting ready to start hatching. Oh, we got nectar. We got a good bit of nectar in that. These girls are they're still humping it, looks like. You can tell. I don't see any kind of mite or anything on this larvae. They are pretty white. You see the purple-eyed stage on some of these. But no mites. That's not a mite. That's a piece of trash. But they're pretty clean, so I think we're We don't have proof of mites right at the moment. I'm sure there are some. They just haven't appeared. This is a whole sheet of pollen. Excuse me, guys. We got brood, all stages. We got brood, milk brood, larvae. She looks like she's riding the center of the hive right now. She's up in the top. I got a pretty good bit of brood in that. And she got a pretty good bit of brood in that. She didn't go all the way out to the edges like she normally does. But this is also entering into her second year. I found her a year ago, October. Or she found me, I don't know which. Probably more the second. She found me. She landed in my tree. Different brood of different varying ages. Eggs, larvae. Alright. And we found mama. So I think we need to get them back together. I'm happy with what I found. And these are pretty good brood. I need to figure out how I'm going to go and select from them this year. Probably gonna make some queen cells again, or try to. Last year I tried, and the colony had different plans on. Well, different colony had different plans for me. All right, so they're cleaning up the brood I busted open. The the drones. I'm putting these girls back together. So mama continue doing her work. I say I probably have a total of four frames of brood in that one, scattered around, probably equivalent to 4 frames. Front one's doing really great, surprising me. All right, so let's move around here to another one of May's, not Holly, but May offspring. Oh, forgot to put the pollen patty inside. Feed up them babies a little bit. Forgot that on this one. So I go back in here and I'll put that on there for them. All right. See what we got going in here. All right, we got bees in the top. All right. They're still working on the Appy tab. They're not ignoring it, but they're taking their time with it. They're working on it. Excuse me, guys. You see, to check their stores here. It should be the stores. Yeah, that's all it is stores right there. There. Wind keeps shifting and choking me. All right. And she has been making it into the top. There's fresh eggs. Those were at least a day old, the eggs I saw. I put that further back. Pine straw, because the wind keeps shifting, choking me. Choking me. Okay. She's been up here. She's still laying up here. Okay. Yeah. Varying stages. Eggs, larvae, milk brood. And same here. That's 1, 2, 3 at least. She's starting to relay up in. I'm just wondering, as long as I don't grab the queen, add that to my weak hive. It's an older frame. It's mostly wax. This is stores. Don't see mama on it. It's pretty good. Let's start the backfill. And I noticed, all right, since I've been doing this, come to the backyard, the tree we're under is actually a red maple. And it's starting to produce buds. I mean, it's not, I mean, they're making buds already. And here we are, and it's not even January. Well, I say not January. January is tomorrow. January 1st. Tomorrow. I'm debating whether I should take one of these frames out and give them to that small dwindlers. These are eggs. And I think I may. Because this is not hurting them. They're making an upward climb, so the bottom's probably full of brood as well. Being that I've seen this, I don't think I will hit the bottom. I will move these girls over here. And see what we get. If it helps out. Let these girls work on that frame. Then replace that frame with this one with brood in it. See if I can increase their numbers a little bit. Alright. So that's looking like a positive situation. I'm not hurting them too much. They still got food. And they might have a few drones in there as well. Put the appy tab there. Put the protein patty there. So what we got here, this hive is actually helping that hive. I probably could have done it with hollies, but we're all right. As long as we don't try to make a queen out of that one, because we don't need another queen in there. What we have going on here is this one of my mistake boxes. It's like in between a nuke and a full hive. It's like 9 frames, not 8, not 10. So pretty interesting little deal. I made a mistake in measurements on this. Alright. And the numbers are pretty good in there. Seems to be pretty calm at the moment. Let's make sure that, keep them honest. Let's keep them honest. Throw a little bit of smoke on them. And I may go over this side here, because they made these frames a little too fat. I'm gonna have to do something about that come spring. Ooh. Yeah, they done a crappy job with this work. I'm gonna have to get them out of this box eventually. They've been these girls stay agitated. Don't know where their genetics came from, but they get pissy fast. They get pissy fast. Yeah, they got plenty of stores. They got plenty of stores. Ouch. Someone got me over there. Yeah, this is a mess hive. This is a mess hive. Yeah, see, I've done mistakes. Oh, shit. Ouch. Ouch. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta get out of there. I gotta get out of there for a minute. Ooh. I'm wondering if they're gonna let me put it back together. Whew. These girls are not liking me. Needless to say, it's probably going to be a full tear down come spring. They don't decide to want to make a mess for me any worse than they already done. So, yeah, I guess this that's no bueno high right now. I need to do something to fix that. So I'm still gonna throw them some food. Don't want to lose them. Might be one I go and split apart. When I go to make some splits in the year. And well, I guess I'm gonna leave you guys with it this time. Try to fix this, shut this down, and tell you guys, be good, behave, and be high, and don't have some pissy bees like this. I've let it go for a little while too long on that one. I don't always go into that hive, so they are the bit agitated kinds. So, love you guys. See you on the next video.